Dolly Parton breaks silence after months away. I ain't done yet. For months, fans around the world have been wondering the same thing. Where has Dolly Parton been? Now, the legendary country music icon is finally speaking out, and her message is clear. She's not going anywhere. After nearly 6 months away from the spotlight, Dolly Parton made a powerful return at the opening day celebration for Dollywood's 41st season on March 13th. Standing in front of cheering fans at her beloved Tennessee theme park, the 80-year-old superstar addressed her absence for the first time. And the reason behind that time away was deeply personal. Dolly revealed that the past year has been one of the most emotional periods of her life. In March 2025, she lost her husband of nearly 60 years, Carl Dean. The two had shared one of the most private and enduring marriages in all of entertainment, and his passing left a profound void in her life. During her appearance, Dolly spoke candidly about the toll that loss had taken on her. She explained that after everything she had been through, she simply needed time to heal, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. According to Dolly, the grief of losing Carl left her feeling completely worn down. For a while, she stepped away from public appearances to focus on rebuilding her strength and taking care of her health. But if anyone expected Dolly Parton to quietly fade into retirement, they clearly don't know Dolly. Speaking to the crowd, she reassured fans that despite the challenges she's faced, she's feeling stronger and ready for the next chapter. Dolly even joked with the audience, saying she's not dating anybody, but she still has plenty of exciting things ahead. And the truth is, she really does. The country music legend revealed that she is already working on several major projects that will keep her busier than ever throughout the coming year. One of the biggest is a brand new Broadway musical based on her life and career, which is currently scheduled to debut in New York in the fall of 2026. The production will feature new music written by Dolly herself, along with some of the classic songs that helped make her one of the most beloved entertainers in history. But that's not all. Dolly also plans to return to the stage in Las Vegas with her highly anticipated residency, Dolly Live in Vegas. The 6-show run had previously been postponed due to health concerns, which sparked speculation among fans about how she was doing. Now, Dolly says she's excited to finally revisit those performances and give audiences the unforgettable experience they've been waiting for. And if her energy during the Dollywood event was any indication, she's more than ready. In fact, Dolly made it very clear that this pause in her career wasn't the end of anything. It was simply a moment to recharge and refocus after one of the most difficult chapters of her life. Standing before thousands of fans, she delivered the kind of line only Dolly Parton could deliver with such confidence and heart. She told them to get ready, because she's coming back stronger than ever. After decades of music, movies, philanthropy, and unforgettable performances, Dolly Parton is still pushing forward, still creating, still dreaming, and still inspiring millions of people around the world. And if you ask her, the story is far from over. As Dolly herself put it with a smile, "Be ready for me. I ain't done." Dolly's return to Dollywood didn't just feel like another public appearance. For many fans, it felt like a moment of reassurance. Over the past several months, speculation had quietly been building about how the country legend was doing behind the scenes. When a performer who has been nearly unstoppable for more than 6 decades suddenly disappears from the public eye, people naturally begin to worry. But the moment Dolly stepped onto that stage in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, it was clear that the spirit that made her a global icon was still very much alive. Smiling, joking, and speaking openly with the crowd, Dolly looked exactly like the person fans have loved for generations. Yet there was also something deeper in her words this time. A sense that the past year had changed her in ways only someone who has experienced profound loss can understand. Carl Dean had always been one of the most mysterious figures connected to Dolly Parton's life. The couple married in 1966, long before Dolly became one of the most recognizable faces in the world. But while Dolly lived her life in front of cameras, Carl famously stayed out of the spotlight. In fact, for decades many fans joked that Carl Dean might be the most famous unseen husband in entertainment history. He rarely appeared at events, avoided publicity, and preferred a quiet life away from the music industry. Yet by all accounts, their relationship remained incredibly strong. Dolly often said that Carl was her greatest supporter, even though he had little interest in fame or the entertainment world. While she traveled the globe performing and building an empire of music, movies, books, and businesses, Carl remained the steady presence waiting for her back home. So when he passed away in March of 2025, the loss hit Dolly in a way that words could hardly describe. For nearly 60 years, Carl had been her partner, her confidant, and the person who knew the real Dolly behind the rhinestones and stage lights. Losing him meant losing the one person who had been there from the very beginning of her incredible journey. That kind of grief doesn't disappear overnight. During her speech at Dollywood, Dolly admitted that the emotional weight of losing Carl had taken a toll on her body and her spirit. She explained that she had simply pushed herself too hard for too long while trying to process the loss. Eventually, she realized she needed to slow down and take time for herself. That meant stepping away from public appearances, focusing on her health, and giving herself the space to rebuild emotionally and spiritually. For someone as famously hardworking as Dolly Parton, that decision couldn't have been easy. After all, this is the same woman who once joked that she works so much she'll probably die on stage. But even during her time away, Dolly wasn't exactly sitting still. In typical Dolly fashion, she continued writing songs, developing creative projects, and thinking about what the next chapter of her career might look like. The Broadway musical based on her life has been quietly moving forward, and she has been deeply involved in shaping the story and the music that will bring it to life. For Dolly, storytelling has always been at the heart of everything she does. From classics like Jolene and I Will Always Love You to her acting roles and her countless interviews, Dolly has always had a unique ability to connect with people through honesty, humor, and heart. The Broadway production promises to showcase that journey, tracing her path from a poor mountain girl in Tennessee to one of the most beloved entertainers in history. And if Dolly has her way, audiences will see not just the glamorous star they know today, but the determined young dreamer who refused to give up on her vision. Meanwhile, fans are also eagerly awaiting the return of her Las Vegas residency. Dolly Live in Vegas was originally planned as a short series of performances that would allow fans to experience Dolly's music in an intimate setting. But when health concerns forced her to postpone the shows, many wondered whether the concerts would ever happen. Now it appears those plans are back on track. Dolly hinted that the residency will return, giving audiences a chance to see her perform the songs that defined generations. From the upbeat energy of 9 to 5 to the emotional power of Coat of Many Colors, her catalogue remains one of the most influential in country music history. And even at 80 years old, Dolly Parton still performs with the kind of charisma that artists half her age struggle to match. Of course, Dolly's legacy extends far beyond music. Over the years, she has built one of the most admired reputations in entertainment, not just for her talent but for her generosity. Her Imagination Library, which provides free books to children around the world, has distributed hundreds of millions of books and continues to expand every year. She has funded scholarships, disaster relief programs, and countless charitable initiatives without ever seeking recognition. That combination of kindness, humor, and authenticity is exactly why Dolly Parton remains one of the most universally loved figures in American culture. And judging by her recent appearance at Dollywood, she has no plans to slow down anytime soon. Standing before the crowd, she reminded everyone that although the past year had been difficult, she still feels a sense of purpose and excitement about what lies ahead. The audience responded with thunderous applause. Because for millions of people, Dolly Parton represents more than just music or entertainment. She represents resilience, optimism, and the belief that no matter how hard life becomes, there is always another chapter waiting to be written. And as Dolly made perfectly clear that day in Tennessee, she's not finished writing hers. Not even close. And before we come to the end of this video, I just want to take a moment to say a very big thank you to all of you for watching. Your time truly means a lot. In a world where there are thousands of videos you could be watching right now, the fact that you chose to spend a few minutes here with me on Hajararama TV is something I truly appreciate. This channel continues to grow because of viewers like you. Every view, every comment, and every bit of support helps this community become stronger. And that's what makes creating these videos so rewarding. If you enjoyed this video, please take a quick moment to like the video, leave a comment below, and share it with your friends or anyone who might enjoy this content. Your interaction really helps the channel reach more people who love stories, entertainment, and updates just like you do. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, Hajara Rama TV, and turn on the notification bell so you'll always be among the first to know when a new video is uploaded. There are many more exciting videos coming your way very soon, and I would love for you to be part of this journey as the channel continues to grow. I also enjoy hearing your thoughts, so feel free to drop your opinions, ideas, or suggestions in the comment section. Your voice matters here, and your feedback helps make Hajara Rama TV even better. Once again, thank you so much for watching and for being part of this amazing community. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, stay entertained, and keep watching Hajara Rama TV.